Hi, this is Jake Nowak from Chasing Independence, and today we're going to do a food preservation episode on how to country cure a ham. I have about a 60-pound ham behind me, and what we have here are 10 pounds of salt, or 1 pound of salt for 10 pounds of ham, sugar in a 25% or less ratio to the salt. So here I have 1 pound of sugar, 6 pounds of salt for a 60-pound ham, and then some additional spices. For me, it's just smoked paprika. Now, it's going to be important that you get a homogeneous mixture of all of your ingredients, and I found the easiest way is with just a paper grocery bag like this. You can just dump everything in there, move the bag around, shake the bag around, mix it with your hands, and just do whatever you can. And this also keeps it rather clean until you get, let's see if I can get this, a nice homogeneous, well mixed mixture. Now it's time to start dealing with the ham. So this is where things will start to get messy. This is our big, beautiful, purebred Berkshire, nice marbled ham. You can do this with either a fresh or a frozen ham. This one has previously been frozen, but ideally the fresher the better. So this is going to be, especially if it's frozen, fairly damp, and a light dampness is okay as long as it's not completely wet. And if any of your family members are squeamish about the idea of pig's feet, you can just stick on a paper towel right there. If it's damp, it'll stay on, no problem. So I'm going to take this paper towel, lightly dab it. Doesn't need to be dry, just needs to be not wet. A little damp is ideal because that will help our cure stick better. So as you can see, we've got a layer of salt over the entire leg of ham. So now what we're going to do is, since we have all of this extra salt in our salt bag, we are going to lift this up and put the cut side down into that large quantity of salt. Of course, we're going to hit the chandelier on the way up because our family is all very tall, and this house was built for people who are not very tall. And we're going to put raw pork flavored salt all over the floor. It's a very important step, can't miss that. So after we put that here, we're just going to take this and, as much as we can, lay it on, let it fall into the bag, kind of do a two-purpose cleanup process where we're making sure it's better preserved and getting all this junk off of our kitchen counters at the same time. This is definitely something you can do outside if you have to. In fact, in hindsight, I really recommend it. At this point, we're just about ready, but we want to make sure that moisture can get out. That's why we're not wrapping it in plastic or wax paper. So what we're going to do is we are going to use our patented two-bag technology, where we take 2 bags and put it in 2 bags. So yeah, here's my mechanical engineering degree at work. And now the whole thing is held in there, but not quite tightly enough. I'm not going to get that beautiful ham shape that everyone likes. So we have one final step. So you saw how that pig's foot covered in salt was sticking out of this bag all seductive, like I know what you're thinking. And you are absolutely right. In order to get the proper shape, we're going to take some pantyhose and this is going to be embarrassing because I'm not 100% sure how to do these. Normally us tall people don't do great with tight clothing because, you know, longer area for it to catch on. So, and the pig is actually never wanting it either. So I'm going to try this way, and we're going to see what sort of success we have. Hopefully you can learn from my mistakes, and we can just have a grand old time. So we're going to get this nice form-fitting paper bag. Probably what I'll need to put over my head after I publish this excellent high-quality video. And yeah, we're just going to wing this sucker. Okay, so we've got the foot part on the foot of the pig, just because that's just what makes sense. And wow, I can't see any veins. Can you? No. Well, this is the fun part. Oh dear, this chandelier is the devil. And we're going to work this over as much as we can. Oh good, a little hole for salt to get out. That's perfect. We love that. This will hopefully contain most of the mess and then give us like a real nice shape to the ham. And ideally hide any varicose veins or whatever cannulas are supposed to do. And hopefully not tear, but that's why we've got 2 legs. See, I planned everything. So that's our ham, and then if you recall, a large portion of our salt is in this portion right here. So we're just gonna give her a little tipsky. Roll it around. Keep that guy wherever we want to keep him. Actually, I think it might be good to kind of tighten this around the knee. And I don't know why I think that, but it just feels right. So we're going to do that. So here is our country ham ready to age. Now we can either stick this in a fridge, or traditionally it was smoked at a low temperature, then hung out in a shed or garage. You're welcome to do that, but you probably won't. Fridge is pretty much the way to go. What we want to do is hang it in this sort of fashion, all the way up though. You need to fit in the camera shot. That way, since the smaller parts are most likely to go bad, that won't have any drippings, and gravity works in our favor. So, country cured ham, well salted, and we'll be back in like 2 months probably. Ideally you want to go about 24 hours per pound, so that gives me 30 days. So I should be back end of January to talk about step 2 of 3. Thank you very much for watching. If you want more content like this, ideally, eventually better content, and if you share it, that always helps as well. And if you really like this and other stuff related to getting and making your own food, preserving your own food, and then just kind of achieving a lifestyle where you're not dependent on, the buzzword right now is supply chain issues, so supply chain, or so you're dependent on as few external forces as possible. Please subscribe. And this has been Chasing Independence, presented by Hyacinth Hills Farm. Please support your local farmer. And my name is Jake, signing off.